Welcome to the channel. My name is Anakin. I am a psychic tarot reader, and I'm about to be doing your tarot reading for today. And if you've already been here, welcome back. It's been a while. It's been about 7 days since I've been on. My dad got back from a trip. I've been going through transformations. There's some heavy energy. But we're back, baby. And we're back, and we're better than ever. Better than ever, because we're in the present moment. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be, let it be. I whisper words of wisdom, let it be, let it be. Okay. Let's get into your reading. Competitive. There's somebody in your energy who's a little bit competitive, guys. Yeah. I mean, there's competition energy right off the bat here. And I can feel it in my third eye. You got somebody who's got their eye on you. They're watching you. They're watching every move you make, and they're almost comparing everything you do to them, which is interesting. Why are they doing that? King of Cups. Because they see you as a very stable person. They feel like you have a lot of stability in that you're able to weather any storm. They feel almost in awe of you. But this is coming out of them in a negative way. It's coming out as a negative, competitive impulse within them. And I feel like it's almost like they can't see you for who you really are. All they can see is with this image that they have of you, and that it's almost like they're thinking that you are focused on beating them, when in reality you're not even looking in their direction. You're more focused on what you're doing and what you have going on in your own life. Okay? But there's a reason I picked up on this energy. I picked up on this because they are affecting you. They are in sort of your mind, okay? They seem to be, but you've got it, okay? They seem to be like creating storms around you. But here you are, King of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Both of these cards have this storm energy around them, okay? These waves crashing against the King, and these waves in the background, and both cards are maintaining their balance. So I feel like you are maintaining your balance in the midst of chaos, essentially, and the chaos is coming from competition. But I get a weird feeling about this competitive energy, because it seems like this person is close to you, okay, and it almost seems as though they haven't made you aware, like outrightly or directly, that they're competing with you. They just are doing this within their own mind. Empress in reverse in the obstacle position. So this could be a feminine energy, okay, that's doing this. Somebody who lacks grounding, okay, and that's almost why they are seeking you out. They crave your energy because of how grounded you are. But it's weird, because instead of looking to you and asking you how you got to where you got, instead they're trying to compete with you and show off and almost like prove that they are grounded too. Like, they have an opportunity here to learn from you, to learn from your grounded energy, to learn, like, just by even directly asking you questions. But it seems like their pride is getting in their way. They're unable to get into that allowing mode and allow themselves to receive you. Okay? Page of Pentacles. But it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter to you or your purpose. You're still grounded in your purpose. You still understand where you're going. You're still heart-centered. You're still on your path, driven by spirit, but in the world. So not of the world, but in the world. And this person, it seems like they're more floaty. They're more like in their head. They're not yet really well manifested here, and it's because of their emotional control. It's not fully there yet. It hasn't fully developed, whereas you have. And so you're sitting here out in this world manifesting, making things happen, and they're viewing you and they're looking at you and they're wanting to be you. And I just keep on getting this. They're wanting to be you. They're wanting to have your energy. They're wanting to do what you're doing. But instead of learning from you, again, they're just trying to steal it. They're trying to get into your energy. They're trying to compete with you. All of these roundabout ways, everything, every single method except for asking you directly. Like, how do you do it? What do you do? I feel like you've already told them too. Like even though they haven't asked, you still, out of grandmotherly kindness, have informed them, hey, if you just do this, hey, if you just do this, hey, if you just meditate, hey, if you just do this breathwork exercise. But still, like, and that's where the competition is coming in. They don't want you to be the one that gives them the idea. They want to come up with it themselves. And that stubbornness, that pride, is going to prevent them. Well, it's more arrogance, because the arrogance is that they see you, they see how stable you are, they see how emotionally centered you are, and yet still they're not willing to ask you how to do it, how to get there. Okay? And so this person is consumed by pride. Playfulness. So So here's what Spirit wants from you. Okay? This is your mission here. Your mission is to be playful with this person. Make fun of them, but don't make fun of them. Make fun of the situations that you're in with them. Make fun of the scenarios. Try to be more lighthearted about life and just everything in general. Be a clown with this person, because this person, they're taking life way too seriously. Okay? And it's funny, because if they were actually taking life seriously, they would learn from you, but instead they're just really they're having this serious outlook about life that is not helping you and is not helping them. It's not helping anybody. So you're being asked to bring a playful energy to this relationship. Okay? The miser. Okay? Maybe holding back a little bit from them. Okay? The miser and adventure. The miser. What does the miser have to teach me? The miser. Because I feel like the miser wouldn't be playful. The miser has this wall, and she sort of holds things to herself. She doesn't allow others to indulge in her things. I feel like this is a positive card for you, because what Spirit's wanting you to do is to be more playful with your energy, but be less willing to give it away. Be less willing to give away your time and your energy and your resources, and be more guarded. Okay? Be more guarded, in particular with this person. Okay? If they ask you a question, think about, what are they really doing here? Are they really wanting to know what your answer is, or are they just asking you to ask you, right? And so be careful with your words. Be careful with what you're saying, because you don't want to be casting pearls before swine. So instead of casting your pearls before this swine and educating this person who does not necessarily want education, okay? Instead, go ahead. I'm getting a call right now. I'm going to answer this real quick. I'm going to say in 15 minutes so I can finish up this thing. Let's call at 3. Okay. Anyways, apologies. So they want you to contain your energy. And then the adventure card comes out. So I'm thinking, what does this adventure card have to teach me? Receptivity. Okay, so maybe there's just some really dense energy with this situation. Okay, dense. So if you live with this person, if this person is in close quarters with you at work, you just need to get away. Okay? It's very healing. It's very, very healing for you. Maybe for this person, maybe not. They are their own person. You're not focused on whether they're healing or not. You're focused on you. And what's going to happen when you go out on an adventure by yourself without this person, maybe get a little bit playful, you will realize that a lot of this dense energy isn't even yours. You're just having to deal with it. Okay? And yeah, you're powerful. Yeah, you're highly ranked. Yes, you're very stoic. Yeah, you can put up with a lot of emotional energy because of how big your nervous system can hold. But what I feel from you is you don't need to be doing all that. You have a lot of space, but what's more healing than taking on people's emotions is providing that space for other people. Okay, that aren't going to dump their emotions on you, but use that space to deal with their own emotions, or maybe even take to your space and create the space, create what they see in you within them. Okay, but in order for that to happen, you got to create this space, and what that means is you got to go on this adventure and get out of this person's energy. They've just been way too dense. Going with the flow. Okay, 11:11. Going with the flow. Making it happen, not making anything happen, just sort of going with the flow, just sort of doing your own thing, protecting your energy, being playful. Okay, not because you're trying to put on a show for this person and be playful around them, but just to be yourself. You're naturally playful. And I feel like this person almost takes that away from you. So they're just saying be more playful. Ordinariness in reverse, slowing down in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Okay, so maybe start focusing on spicing your life up. Okay, spicing it up with different adventures, with different things. You know, it's best to not have any sort of preference with your energy every day. Like, don't go about life like I want to be free and slow with my life, or I want to be fast and moving. Just allow the energy to come in every morning and then work with the energy that you receive, right? So if you feel like a slow morning, then do a slow morning. If you feel invigorated, if you feel passionate, if you feel inspired to go to the gym or do something active in the morning, then go do that. Use that energy, okay? Because the energy you're receiving is perfection. It is exactly the energy that you need to reach the alignment that you're seeking. Okay? Some thinking needs to be done. Okay? There's a lovers in reverse here. So this could be a romantic situation. It could also mean that you're coming into a point of inner harmony. Okay? Stress in reverse, lovers in reverse, success in reverse, and maturity in reverse. All these reverse cards. Goodness gracious. All these reverse cards, okay? And so I feel like it's just not this, it's not this, it's not this. You want to be ordinary. You want to live a slow life. You want to be free and sovereign. You want to be connected to a lover. You want to be stress-free. You want to be successful, okay? You want to be mature. You want to have a mature relationship. What's going to get you all these things? Traveling. Okay, going on that adventure, celebrating your life, creating, being creative will help you unlock these blockages, because there's all these different blockages that come from this heavy, dense energy, and it starts with that competition. Okay, this person thinks that they either want to be you or they want to do what you do, and it's just not healthy to be around somebody who's like that. Okay, so distance yourself, create space, create boundaries, create all that, okay? I feel like this person does have potential, which means like they're cool, but they have a lot of lessons to learn, guys. So, do with that what you will. They have a lot of lessons to learn. Financial security, okay? In reverse almost, but I'm going to read this. Financial security. What is this? I pulled this over you and them. Okay? You and them. I feel like this is either a partnership or a relationship that I'm talking about here with you two. And there's definitely competition happening. It may be unconscious. You're about to experience great rewards or success concerning financial security. This card can indicate a sudden blessing or the feeling of finally advancing in your career. Complete success in a financial partnership lies ahead. You will be lucky in your investments and won't have to worry about your lifestyle. This doesn't mean you can be reckless with your spending, but it's time to treat yourself a little. There are 4 moons on this card, indicating the results you seek are not instantaneous, but your deliberate, calculated risks will turn out favorable. Okay? As 4 is the number of stability. So, okay. Okay. So cleaning this up, okay, you are financially stable and have the ability to attract a whole bunch of finances, resources, whatever you want. However, you cannot do it while dealing with the competition of this person. This person has to either give up the competition and submit to your leadership, or you will have to move forward, create space, and just go with the flow. However, it's not really up to you to make that decision right now. That's what I have to say. That'd be way too political. That'd be like you trying to figure out who's right, who's wrong, who did what, who's the arbiter. It's like you're trying to play the role of karma. And here's the deal. All you have to do is get to a high vibration and stay there. Distance yourself from this person if they're at a low vibration, and you two will naturally separate if it's not meant to be. Okay? It will naturally happen. There will just be a natural event that causes it to happen. Whereas, if you distance yourself from this person's energy, they will actually have an opportunity to realize what they have done and what they are doing. Okay? Let me see here. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. So your focus right now should not be on this person. It should be completely on your self-development, your personal development, and your career development. Okay? Leave this person behind. Leave them behind. And it may be harsh, right? If you love them or whatever. But they are not ready or at the point that you're at, and they're not even willing to learn from you. So leave them behind. Show them what it feels like to be left in the dust, so that they can realize that they weren't keeping up with you. They were tied to you, and you were dragging them along with you. And so let them go so that they can realize they're in the dust and they're moving slowly and they're slugging along. Keep moving at your pace. Don't slow down for them. That's all I got to say to you about that. Okay? Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So we pulled that financial security through partnership. You may be this partnership that you're in is either rebolstering itself through this process, or you're finding a new partner. Either way, the partnership is going to be successful. Okay, we have Empress in reverse yet again, but the Empress says time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So double down, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let the competition, even if it's people close to you, stop you from doing this stuff. Okay, you are amazing at it, so just keep doing it. And keep putting yourself out there, and keep on keeping on. Let me tell you, okay? You got this. We all got this. Okay? Don't let nobody hold you back. Don't let nobody stop you. Ever. Okay? Even if they are, power through. Power through. Don't kneel. Truth does not kneel. Okay? Truth does not bow to no man. You are truth. You are truth. So walk in truth. Be truth. And everything is going to work out for you. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Namaste. Thanks for being back.